Yes, hello, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone who is watching. My name is Maurice, the crochet master, and yes, this is Knowing My Hairstyle. And of course, if it's your first time to be on this channel, I would like you to click on that red button, ring the bell so that you be the first person to watch the videos that we always upload. Every week, I make sure that I upload a video for you. And of course, this is Knowing My Hairstyle. And yes, on this channel, I always update you on the latest trending hairstyles and those ones mostly that are protective to your hair. And again, I make sure that I update you on those things that you need to know before doing those hairstyles. So like today, we are going to look at this trending hairstyle called a low cut hairstyle. And of course, this is one of the most loved hairstyle. Get those people who love stress-free hairstyles. And of course, if you're one of them, I would like you to stick on these videos. So now let's look at the first, because now I have three of them. And one, we have the spongy dread, and that is a low cut, of course, the normal one, and this is how it looks like. And of course, we have the shaggy spongy. Yeah, it is that the crazy one. This is the one that we use as spongy when we're doing it, and this is how it looks. And of course, we have the curly low cut, and this is the latest trending hair low cut, and this is very nice also. And of course, we have to look at which one is the best for you, as I'm going to be explaining one by one with their hair extension. So when we talk about this sponge dread, the normal one, and there you might ask the hair extensions that we use. And of course, to those ones who have the spring twist, and others who have these extensions that does cocoa twist, and of course there are very many hair extensions that you can use on this. So you can try both on those ones. They will always work for you. And probably the second one is this crazy sponge dread, and that is the shaggy look. That's how people call it. And this one, you will always have to use kinky. Yes, any hair extension that tries to look like that has this kinkish extension, you can use that, because when you try to use that sponge, it will make it crazy, and not like the other ones. The other ones, since they are curly and they're extensions, you cannot do them in that way, so they will not come out like this one. So on this one, you have to use anything that is with kinky. And the third one, and this is a curly low cut. This one, you can always use any curly weave, and of course we are looking at all these curly weaves. Of course, if you have even a short piece, a short curly weave also, it can do it. Of course, sometimes you may not know how to use them, but any curly short weave or any curly crochet can also do that extension. Someone is going to ask, how long does these hairstyles stay? And of course, the low cut, if I may talk about these, because they depend on how to maintain them. But the one that is just normal, this sponge dread, the one that is normal, we give it a duration of 1 to 3 months, just because for it you don't have to put a lot. It is just like you wake up and go. You don't need to put a lot of let's say like combing, or just like you're trying to arrange it. It is always very okay. As long as you sleep while putting on a net, you just have to wake up and you just go. So this one is somehow no stressful when it comes to maintenance. You get it? And of course, when it comes to this curly one, the curly low cut, this one is somehow stressful when it comes to maintaining it, because you need to have these two things, that is the mousse and the spray. Of course, if you don't have the mousse, it might tangle because it is curly. So you just have to be having the mousse that is going to help you to achieve the curls, and then you do the spray. So you have to first add in the mousse, and then after you spray it. That is how you can arrange it. And of course, the one that is shaggy look, that one also is not stressful, because you just have to be having a sponge in the morning. You have to rub it in that way, though all you need to know is you don't have to rub it, you have to know the directions. If your stylist did it in a clockwise direction, of course you also have to do it in that same direction. But once it is anti-clockwise and then you come and do it clockwise, it might not come out very nicely. So that is the picture I'm giving you about on how you can maintain this. And of course, we are giving it a long lasting still from 1 to 3 months. Okay, all of them, they can do that, but as long as you maintain them in that way. Though the curly one, the more you put in the hair mousse and the spray, the way it keeps on shrinking, and that will need you to refill it after maybe like a month. You get it? So that one is somehow, it might not last like these other two ones, but the other ones, they're very okay. They can, you can see the difference on how I'm trying to explain here. So we all have to give these two the duration of 1 to 3 months, and maybe the other one you always give it that duration if you're going to refill it. So probably for it can last for at least 1 to 2 months. If you're capable of doing all these, and if you have all those products that I'm telling you, the mousse and the hair product. So that is what I can tell you about. If we look at this one, there is also what you don't need to do when you have done this hairstyle. Yes, sometimes we have to know that if this is a crochet, then we have to make sure that we don't pinch it. We don't pinch it, because once you pinch, it means it's going to come out. Okay, so you have to follow this direction, most especially to this curly crochet. When you pinch it, it may come out. Remember, we have to cut it, like we always cut it very short. So when you will try to pinch it, it will come out very soon. So the only thing you have to do, you just have to follow the direction. Like when you're trying to maintain it, you follow the direction of the cornrows. Maybe if you try to lift it up, you just pass through your hand. You don't need to pinch it out. And again, you don't need to comb it. Okay, yes, you don't need to comb it. And this one applies to all of them. You don't need to comb them. Yes, you just have to use your fingers as you're trying to maintain them, and trust me, they will always last longer. The only thing you don't have to do is to pinch it. And yes, of course, someone is going to ask, how can you always oil them? And this is very, very simple to oil, because it is very, very important always to oil your short hair. And again, you can always oil them through the cornrows. Just follow the direction of the cornrow, and trust me, you will have to make it very, very okay. The most important question that I always get is that who can do this hairstyle? I would like to say this is for all hair type. If you have natural hair and those ones with straight lax hair, you can always have this hairstyle. Yes, it is very well. And since it is a crochet, I would like to say those ones who have long hair, it might be very difficult for you. Yes, mostly to those ones with long, thick hair, it might be difficult in terms of achieving this short very hair. And I would always advise, maybe since we have the 3 of them, you might choose to do the curly one, because for it, even if you make it to be like an afroish, it can always look nice than the other ones, because the other ones may not achieve the afro look, okay? So the curly one, you can achieve that when you have long, thick hair. But those ones with this normal hair, you can always achieve this hairstyle. And of course, those ones with the short forehead, you always need to be very patient when your hairstyles try to explain to you this. And I know you will find this difficult for you, because you always ask for this hairstyle like exactly how it looks. And you're forgetting that your forehead might be different from this forehead. And when I talk about long forehead or short forehead, I don't mean like having like this forehead. I just mean the lines of your hair. So like now, when you try to look at my forehead, I have this. So it means if I want to do this low cut in this French cut look, it will be perfect for me. But when you don't have this and your forehead is just like in front here, it is going to be very difficult. And we always also have difficulties when it comes to shaping it, mostly to those people with short forehead. And that's why we always advise them, at least they allow us to do the shape that matches their head shapes. That's why I tried to make these two hairstyles, to those ones with short forehead and those ones with long forehead, so that you can understand before you choose the shape of this hairstyle, then you just look at your forehead and then you know exactly what you're supposed to do. The question is, can it be retouched? And when I talk about retouching, that is refilling. No, when I talk about retouching, that is like repairing. And of course, these three can always be retouched, and that is by refilling. Of course, a crochet you cannot unplait or you cannot lock. You will always have to refill or doing something else, like, yes, but all in all, you just have to refill. So you refill, it always comes out very nicely. And of course, of these three, the shaggy look and then the spongy, not the curly low cut, those ones, they will always look good. Like the more they grow, the more they look very nice, since they match with the natural hair. So the more they grow, the more they look nice. So that's what I can say about this. Yes, finally, it is only you who have to choose one of these hairstyles according to how you take yourself. So if this person who don't need so much care about like your hair, you just have to wake up and go, I would say that you can go with a spongy dread, and that the spongy low cut dread, and this is going to be for you, like for office. And the second one, the crazy shaggy look, I would say that those ones who want somehow casual and then somehow somewhere office, you can also do this. And yet, if you have the time of rubbing it every morning, okay. And then the third one is the curly crochet. This one is very okay, because it can go office, can go casual, it can go party. It is just very fancy. As you can see, always things with curls, they always look good when it comes to that. But if you're ready to maintain it that way, of having the morse and always to apply it in the morning, and again not pinching it at all, you just have to be very careful, because once you touch it, it goes out. So you have to be very careful when it comes to that. And since it is soft, sometimes when you lean on something, it may lose the shape. So you also have to, you have to know that. So you have always to know, maybe when you have when you lean on something, you need to get back and try to arrange it so that it gets back to its shape. So that one also, if you have the time of doing that one, it is also going to be up to you. So these ones are the three hairstyles that I got for you, and please, you can choose accordingly, and they're all available. They're available in all colors according to what you want. My name is Maurice, the Crochet Master, and this is Knowing My Hairstyle. Bye-bye. May the Lord bless you all. And please, if you like the video, just click on that red button, ring the bell, and of course, don't forget to like the video, because I know there is someone else who would want to know this. Yes, so when you like it, the video will reach to that person. And of course, let me see you in my other next video, still talking about different types of hairstyles, mostly the trending ones, the things you should know about them before we go far. And again, if you have any hairstyle that you would need me to discuss, and then maybe for you to understand it, you can put it in the comment section and I will come back with the same video talking about it. Bye bye. May the Lord bless you all.